just because of the you want to gain money, you want to be, you know, be like it because capitalist things and, you know, all that kind of things, you know, overpowering people, come with their you know, holy books and using God's name and taking, you know, manipulating people and lying and all these kind of things. So, but what I can try everything half a time anyhow. So when it's time, don't be sad, don't be angry, don't be nothing. You have to accept it. What it goes round comes round. When you do bad things, sooner or later you will get it back. So if you have done good also, sooner or later you will get it back. So that's why I advise every human in this earth, be good and do good. Because what only you have is the good things you have done. So, and it's nothing, you can fool people, but you cannot fool the one who created you, because you never create yourself. So you cannot fool me there like you are something, because the creator creates you and create me. Then, and the creator never tells you that you are better than that one you have done, someone created one who is better than the other. So then you cannot tell me no nonsense, nothing. But what I can only say, be good, do good. Then you die with that one, you leave a good names and because you have done something good. But otherwise, don't blame me, don't blame nobody, don't blame God, blame yourself. So, all right. Maybe I talk too much, mister. So, cool, do you want anything to add in this conversation? Because still we will go later to comment to this girl. Even this, me, all this like you know, trying to give these vibes here because of when this sister, when he was explaining her, you know, her life, how be treated, you know, in this Babylon, you know, I was sad, man. I was crying. I said, my God, you know, all this, you know, people cannot believe. Some people how they be treated. Sometimes if you just tell them, or maybe someone just tell you, you cannot even believe it.
Yeah, I think. I mean, what she said is very sad because I don't really appreciate that she got a chance to share, you know,
yeah, man,
the message, because she's speaking for the many, you know. The reason why I say she's speaking for the many is because there's not a lot of people who have the, you know, a lot of people don't have a lot of people have fear, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people don't have a platform too to share the, you know, their pain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To wake another people up to say, don't go listen to this, so you don't go to this, so you don't do the same, you know what I mean? Because you just wake up and understand that life is real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this system is this is real, you know, because when you know that somebody that's gone through this is going through, this is what is happening, then you know that we have a real problem in the system, you know, that there's a really things that is going on that is really affecting people's lives, you know what I mean? And I can even say, like, you know what I mean, what she's talking about, maybe a lot of people who's listening to this is going through the same thing too. So that's why I say she's speaking for the many, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is going through the same situation, you know what I mean, which is good. So when people recognize themselves, then they know that, you know what I mean, there are people who have a voice,
yeah,
who that can, you know what I mean, wake up some people, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's sad to see to know that, you know what I mean, like, you know, this is like when we're talking about this, it's like, you know what I mean, we have to, when things is happening like this, it's like we gotta find a solution where we can educate our own self, you know what I mean, because this is their system, you know what I mean. Yeah. But we are the one who have to educate ourselves so we can know how to deal with their system, you know what I mean. But we don't have that, you know what I mean. We are, because it's like we are the one who have to go to their system to educate us. And at the end of the day, some of us, because of the language and because of sometimes we don't have the patience to study the system, and you know, so it's a lot of problems, you know. So,
yeah.
But at the end of the day, we have to really have this kind of discussions to wake up the young generation.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
So it's important.
Yeah. And also, you know, because as you have been explaining to me, you know, it's some part here you have been explaining to me what she was saying. But if I ask you, with all these stories you have been telling, you know, about how she have been going through, all this, if I just start to say, with all of this, which one which is have been, you know, touch you for real, like you feel it, or you know?
I mean, it's like, I can say it's like, you know, all of them, but you know, me, the only thing I feel more sad is because it's the most, it's like, you know, me, especially for, you know, I can say, not because she's not only the only human woman, you know what I mean? You know, as a black woman, you know what I mean, and you know, especially in this, you know, white country, you know what I mean, where you know, when it, you know, when it comes to our people too, you know what I mean, we are not the, you know, the people who's like together. So it's really sad, you know, I mean, to see, you know, black women try to, you know, face the system alone, you know, and then we don't have our people that can come together and help. When we see situations like this happening, you know what I mean. This is more sad because you see what she said too, you know, because of that, you know what I'm saying, she lose her daughter, you know, they come to it, you know, everything, they involve her daughter, her children, it's like her family destroyed, you know, because of that, you know what I mean. So now you could just, you know, when you listen to that, you could just be like, you know, saying like, why can't we come together and say, come in and help ourselves, you know what I mean, and say, let's help this woman, and you know, that's how we should even try to wake up, you know, as a people to help one another, you know what I mean. But you know, that's the thing, like, you know, these are things to gotta really wake us up too, because we know that it's not only her, many of us going through the same situation, or if not even worse, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean, when can we understand, okay, we are going to the same situation, let's try to find a solution to come to organize ourselves, to help ourselves, to educate ourselves, you know what I mean, so we can help ourselves. You know, so we don't have to go to them to organize us and try to, you know, mix themselves in our business, try to control us, you know what I'm saying, to organize us, you know what I mean. We should organize ourselves, not them should organize us. Because when they organize us, then they're making money. You see what I'm saying? So it will become like a business for them. But for us, it's like they're destroying us. You see what I'm saying? So that's really sad, you know. But
so it's like when you say business, what do you mean, like a business for them, and while they are destroying us?
yeah, because they're organizing you. They're making you define the structure in you, you know what I mean? It's like, because you cannot really structure yourself, you know what I mean? So they gotta do that for you, so, but for them it's like, that's how they can make money from you.
Yes.
You know, so it's gonna benefit them.
That's not very wicked.
It's a devilish, you know what I mean? That's the system, it's devilish.
Yeah.
And you think that they really like, you thinking that, for you in your heart, you thinking, oh man, they are going to help me to get what I want, and they're gonna protect me from this violence, you know, or from my violence, man or woman or whatsoever. But you know, at the same time too, you are the one, you're gonna lose too, because they don't really have that love like that, you know, for you to say that, okay, of course maybe they give you certain thing, but at the end of the day, you're the one who's gonna lose big still, you know what I mean? Because they gaining still, but you gaining, you just getting small, the small cake of that. You see? So, but if we could say like, find a solution where we can say, you know what I mean, find a way how we can help ourselves, you know what I mean? When, you know, when we have a social problem and we try to solve that for ourselves, then we don't need them, you know what I'm saying, to organize us, you know what I mean, because then we try to reorganize in ourselves, you know, so we don't need them to do that for us. But it's like now, because we are not united, because we are not we are not even in the action to make these things happen for ourselves. They're doing that for us, so that's why they always getting money from them. And while it's destroying us too.
Okay, then I understand that one. But now, like we say, first, if I start like this sister, now she have been explaining her problem, and he said that she know a lot also, which is have the same situation. If you want, you know, you can be more and to sit and to discuss. But now, if you think as you say, because you had a point there where you say that you know, if we could, if we had been organized, so then, you know, in this way, why are we talking about to unite us, to organize us, to help each, so that we can help each other. So that we mean, if we had organized also that we could be able to help this one with her situation. In which way you was thinking that we could have helped?
Because like you, I think when we were doing the first one, you were saying, you know, if we had like a kind of our own organization, or you know, so just things like that, you know, then you know that you have somebody who can back you up, you know what I mean, when it comes to any kind of problems that you know, that is like that is in your own community. So you have somebody that in your own community, that is your own people that you could go to, you know what I mean, and say, hey, you know, I have this problem. I want you people to step in for me, you know what I mean, to come and help me to deal with this, you know, organize this, you know, to, you know, let's find a solution where we can, you know, help ourselves to be organized and, you know, disciplined in a way, you know what I mean. So we can, you know, so we don't need to go to them. To come and separate us and destroy our family, you know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, those are important.
So may I say that, because you say something also important here, you say because as according to I told before, it's like you say, when like someone had a problem, so if we organize, then that person will come and tell the person his situation. Then in this case, maybe we can find something, as you said, to back up.
Sure.
So like this backup is like, then in this case we can help, then in this situation, how the person can help himself to solve the situation, which way he can go, and directions which can help her in the time goes on.
Exactly.
So then before the problem, you know, he will
get more worse.
Be more worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we talk about.
Yeah.
Because it's like this kind of, as you say, the problem is start little, but now because of later, because you know it start little, and then because you didn't know how to handle it, that little one, then it will be bigger.
True.
And then those who that problem. Look now, when you have a problem, why are we getting problem? We getting problem of somebody.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, I go to the street give me a problem. It's a other human you getting that problem from.
Yeah.
Whether you cause it, whether you doing it because of ignorance, I mean knowledge, you didn't know how to do it, you understand? So then in that case, it's like if that person should know the way, even if you miss from the beginning, then if you get somebody to tell you, no, this is wrong direction, then you can back up, and then you started from the beginning to go in the right direction before you get in more trouble. But now, because as you say, because in this case then we are not organized, so, and sometimes like it's some kind of information we don't know, you know, like the society, so we don't know the rules and regulations, so that's why, you know, you see another way, you think that is no problem. But now that one is like a trap. Then when they get you there, then you never get out. You never get out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So as you say, then that one, it was the answer. That one still is like to organize. That's the way we can be able to help each other, because then, you know, we can stop some kind of problems which should happen before it happens. So we can, you know, like stop it.
True.
Okay. Then I don't know if so I think I asked you, but I don't know if I get the answer. I would say all this, which the stories you have been telling, because it's a lot of.
Yeah.
So when you explain everything, I noticed then that's why I'm see here. But I say of all those, which one will touch you more?
Yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, that was the, you know, thing that touched me more, that, you know, for a black woman going through all this, you know,
Yeah.
that, you know, we don't have nobody of our people that can, you know, come in to say, let me back you up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She don't have nobody she can depend on to go to, you know, to say, I rely you to back me up in this case, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever the system is coming up with against me, you know, be there as a, you know, as a support for me to, you know, let's fight this together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To, you know, guide me and, you know, try to give me, like, you know, to be my strength, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no one who can back up.
Exactly, that, because...
Okay, then I'm sorry, but why I stop you right there, because now I get, like, when you answer that one, it's like that one giving another, I mean here, this backup things, you know, that it take me back to when you explain to me this let me see, this one also she mentioned about between her and her husband, and then because of when they start to get problem, and then now then he went and report her, right, to the social, right.
True.
And then now the social was backing up him, and then like against her.
True.
So in this case now they get these problems. Then after then when they get problem, and because there was like a fighting because of this one went to the social, and I mean to the social and the report, and then now the social come between them there, and then now the relationship be more worse between them. They be like now enemy, because now the social have come between and start talking about this relationship and all these kind of things. So in the end, she get problem with the husband, and then now it's like now coming like a separation.
True.
And now the children is between there.
Exactly.
As you say, you know, when you talk like you know, all these I was connecting now. Like we talk about before, we say why we Africans, if you have problem among us, so why we should involve police, or we involve other government or the social and all this, why we should involve them. You see? So because the things like that one we discuss about, and this also is like to help us to think, you know, when we are in this Babylon, we should not report each other for small things.
True.
We should try still, you know, solve our own problem. Because I mean, if I fight with you, right, as long we don't, you know, put like a wound each other or that kind of, because we will try not to come to that level. You understand? So that we can be here, be angry, maybe we insult each other, but in the end, we can come be our friends again. You understand? Now, the good things that doesn't cause us nothing.
True.
But now, if we just, even quarrel here, even we don't hit each other, then you go, you report, you say, hey, this one have been treating me, say, you kill me, look at, even hit me here, and that. You find something, you understand? You see now, if you report me to the police, oh, this police, they needed me for real. Then they say, oh, now we get chance. This is what we don't understand. And now they will come and they take me here, you know, I mean, they can lift me up, then I go in like with my fingers. And they will enjoy these kind of things. Because now they will understand that we the black, as usual, as the way they take us, we are not smart, we don't understand nothing, because we are not educated, because nothing, we are not intelligent, because they're happy for that. Because otherwise they will think, why black and black, why they report each other, why they hate each other, because they know we don't unite, because we don't understand nothing. So then they will happy that they come between there, and now what will happen? They will take me here. They put me in jail, right?
Yeah.
And then now you think you win. Maybe you think you're happy, but you are loser.
Yeah.
Because you lose your brother. Your brother now is there in jail.
I'm telling you, man.
But these people who you went to report, the police, what they can help you, what they can give you.
Nothing.
You think that now you get money out of that, or you can be more better, like a G-Town now, you will be like a G, I don't know what, you understand? So then, you know, these kind of things, still we are talking, you know, like black brothers and sisters, you listen. This we are discussing here, believe, is very important. We have to think. We have to think, because this kind of a big mistake we used to do, because the things is like, even you later on, if it might be you feel very, I have seen this kind of case, some, like a man, husband report wife, or a wife report husband, but now when they take the husband, you know, put in jail, you understand, and they treat him there very, very, very nice, then what happened, the wife himself now want them to release. They say, no, this is, now feel sorry when it's too late.
Maybe you were thinking, maybe you want them to cool the situation down, but these people don't take things like that.
No.
When they come, especially you are not from where you know that you are not the same race, they take it very seriously. You know?
Exactly. They say, hey, no, because this one now, because according to the law, this, that, they have done this, you know, he do this, no, we don't live in. So now you see, now he like I feel, oh my God, if I know, I should not even report this one. Because now, so these kind of things, we have to think, you know, we have to be very careful, you know, we should not like use our heart when among the Africans, you know, like you put all your head, your own people.
Head, exactly.
Because the things, when you do that, what is the happen? Now you are loser, the one you report is the loser. Who is the winner now? Who is the winner? Is the police? Is the social? Is the lawyers? Because what will happen in the end? They are the one working there between now. If I go to, if the police come and take me, from the start to come, everything they are getting paid for that.
True.
For the petrol, for fuel, everything, the car, everything, the job, every second, the time, everything, they are getting paid for that.
Definitely.
But me, who they taking, what do I get? I just lose. You who report, what do you get? You don't get nothing. If it was your brother or your husband or your wife, you just lose your brother by that time, and you don't know how they will treat him there. Anyhow, you know that he's not going there to sleep in under nice blanket anyhow. I don't think so. I don't think so. Otherwise, you know, he will be at home. He's on bed and relaxing there. But going there to jail is not going there to relax anyhow. Whatever happened, but you think the consequence.
Especially nowadays, to the jail is a business too. So you know.
Yeah, you understand.
Work for the government there.
Yeah. So then, in this case, that's what we don't consider. Then of course they will like to do that. First, it's good to come and take maybe the black man and go give him a good massage. You know, they will love to do that. And then secondly, they know that anything they do, they have to be paid. And then the lawyer will not come in there work for free. He's getting paid too. The social is not coming there to discuss and then for free. They get paid too. So I mean, and all this kind of pay now, you who report it, how much do you have? How much do you have? So you think now you are happy? Then that's the most stupidness what we are always mistake are doing. Okay, that one, I commented that because of, he was saying that, you know, when he get the problem with the husband, and then it's the time now, they took the children from her, and then they give to the husband. But what happened then later? Later, I don't know what kind of problem. Also, the husband, they took now the children from the husband, they give it to someone else. So you see now. So then when this is what we are talking about now. Then you see how it started. It might be just quarreling with the wife or the husband. So anyhow, what we are trying to say, you understood. So it just little things started, and then now this be big until now it separate the family. man and I mean woman and husband and separate, and then the children also, they separate the children with the parents, and now, I mean, in the end, both mother and father are loser. Because now still later on they took also the kids from the father too.
True.
But that time they was backing up the father against the mother. And then that time might be, I don't know, in this case, as we say, what we don't understand is the consequence, what will happen tomorrow.
Definitely.
But now, in that, like this kind of situation, because we know that a lot of people have this kind of problem, we have a lot of problem of this. Why we are saying, so we have to think this, we have to think this consequence, we have to think, you know, you are not going to gain. In the end of the day, you're going to lose. Why are we taking the losses instead taking winning?
I mean,
why are we taking fighting instead of making peace?
Exactly, and it's just to understand the system is business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you don't think that they are here to support you. Of course, it look like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just a propaganda thing to think that, make you think that these people will help me.
Yeah.
But it's a business, you know what I mean?
No, but that one, that even not a propaganda. That what is what I call ignorance. Like the person don't understand.
Exactly.
Because let me tell you, you know, someone. I mean, in the end, you lose your children.
Yeah.
So is that smart?
No, man.
You understand? This is what we talk, because this is what we have to put in mind, because you know we are not going to lose in I mean, we are not going to gain in this kind of things. We're gonna lose. So then, if you know that in the end of the day you are a loser, and because you're gonna lose, why then you will I mean anyhow prepare to be the loser instead of be winner? So, and all that also will show that you know. As long as black we are, when we are dealing with white people and we start hating each other, this is what will happen to us again. It will be the same stories.
Definitely.
Like you know, the old stories and all these things. That's what will happen. Because I mean, if you against your brother or your sister, or like a family, you know, fighting against each other, and you think that white people gonna help you there. They can help you until you separate, but they cannot never help you to unite.
True.
They can never help you anyhow. Why they should help you?
Definitely.
You have to help yourself. So that's why when I say again, because I always have to mention that any kind of program, I have to mention that, because I say that we black people, you know, we have you know, this kind of thinking, you know, attitude and all this feeling when we hate each other, you understand? When we trying to block each other, like the last time we say, when I see you are growing and I want to break you down and this kind of thing, we have to stop this kind of attitude. We have to stop this kind of feeling. You know, we have to feel good, be good to each other, help each other. As I told you last time, even you think you don't have the capable or you don't have the feeling to help, but don't destroy it.
Yeah.
That's what I always beg the brothers, sisters, mothers and fathers and the children. The children, you know, the children are innocent. Everything what the children meet, what the parents do, that what the children also end of the day, that's what they're gonna do. And also we have to try to take care of our children. I mean, you know, so because we should not abuse them. You know, we take care of them, we love them, and we love each other, and we have to love our children, and we have to love our brothers, sisters, children. So it's not like my children, or otherwise you'll be selfish. We have to learn the children, you know, we are one African, one people, one love. So and then the young generation also, when they come, they meet us in that, you know, then that means we are learning them, you know, also in the end how they should, you know, be to do each other and to help each other and how they can be helped. Yeah. So, anyhow, do you have something more comment, because me, I think this is have been telling a lot of which is really touched me. You understand, Mister?
But you know, what do you really feel specifically yourself that touched you there? Sorry, yourself.
For real, when she was telling me to be honest, she have been telling a lot of things here. But what it touched me for real, is about this raping.
Raping?
Yeah, like her daughter. You understand?
You mean in the school?
In the school, that really touched me, because the way, even in the end is no, you know, I don't want to go more in that, because you know, if I go more in that, you know, it's like you know, I cannot continue to discuss about. For me, even I can understand that, because as a mother, you understand?
Sure.
I mean, if someone rape your daughter, you know, in the school, and now because of the school understood that if this case come out like a police case, it gonna affect the school very serious. Then now the school choose to, you know, to hide. You understand? To blackmail the whole things, and then put black and white and to confuse the whole things, and because this never happened, you know, like a police case, and then and that's why they didn't know, even they don't want even to continue more. The social discover about it, because the mother report to the social, but the social also was not taken very serious. Why? Because of, if something happened in the school, and then so first they have to report, I mean, normal, sometime to the police or to the social, because the social and the police normal, they used to work together. Because even when something happened, the police himself, I think he used to contact to the social. So normal is like when it's school, normal the social, they contact the social. And then it's the social also, I mean, their duty that to report to the police. And sometimes also you can report direct to the police too. But what I am trying to say, in this case, if the social, because the mother himself, when he see that the school didn't take the case serious, then she went to the social and report to the social, and then the social contact the school. And in that case, I think the school feels that this one, if the case go more further, then it's gonna affect the school. Then in this case, then they are the one who know how they deal with the social to keep everything to be quiet. So then in the end, this girl, it didn't get any help, and you know, this case didn't continue more far. So in that case, I don't know, because we didn't go more far to ask more, because it's like it was, as he says, very sensitive, and I can understand that too. So then in that case, I don't know if the case have been coming to the police, because otherwise then things should be very more serious, because but that we understood that they have been reporting to the social, but then anyhow that story was in there, because what is we understood that then, you know, they didn't take it very serious. It's like something to say, no, maybe that girl is just, the child is just like finding out to say maybe something didn't happen. But I mean, raping a child, man, in the school is really serious, you know. Because the things they should get that one to make it so this one have been happen. Because look at now, if in a child, when he come in the school example, when they wanted to, you know, to dig something, they used to say, even me I had a lot of stories. They say, oh, this child, you are so tired, what happened? Maybe you didn't sleep, or is the mother or the father, the parent